Section 8 of Strength and How to Obtain It. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Marie Christian. Strength and How to Obtain It by Eugene Sandow. Part 1, Chapter 7. Physical Culture for the Middle-Aged. It is scarcely necessary for me to say that the benefits to be obtained by conscientiously working upon my system are by no means confined to the young and vigorous. On the contrary, it is particularly suitable for the middle-aged, who are all too apt to suffer from the effects of the period of physical indolence which has succeeded their youthful activity. To such, the system should prove invaluable. It is quite a false notion to suppose that when once youth is past, exercise is no longer necessary. So long as life lasts, if an individual wants to keep healthy, exercise is just as necessary as food. It is through neglecting to recognize this that so many men become aged before their time. When a man begins to get into middle life, he has a natural tendency to take things easy. He lives more luxuriously, devotes more time to the pleasures of the table, and exerts himself as little as possible. Is it anything to wonder at that his health suffers, that he grows fat and flabby, and that his digestive apparatus quickly gets out of gear? If in his youth he has been an athlete, the more will his changed mode of life tell upon him. It is indeed better never to have exercised at all than to exercise for a few years and then drop it entirely. It is for this reason we hear of the health of so many athletes failing them at a comparatively early age. And this failure is, as a rule, erroneously ascribed to the effects upon their constitution of their early efforts. Once and again, errors in training may be responsible for poor health in middle age, but in 99 cases out of 100, the complete cessation from active bodily work, combined with the greater indulgence which naturally follows, is alone responsible. Of course, while it is advisable that the middle-aged man should exercise regularly, I must warn him not to do too much. He must remember that what is perfectly safe and prudent at 5 and 20 may be rash and hazardous at 50. In short, that he, while exercising consistently and steadily, must be careful not to overtax his powers. If he bears this in mind, he will find that the discomforts and ailments which he has perhaps got to regard as natural to his time of life are quickly banished, and that in spite of his gray beard and thinning hair, it is still good to be alive. End of section 8.